What always happens right before silver's price doubles? Okay, I won't make you wait for it. It's when silver breaks out to its all-time high every single time. Now let me show you some charts to prove it. So starting off here, I've circled the 3 points in silver's history when this exact setup played out before. This has happened 3 times already. From around 1967 to 1978, those were the big moments. And by the way, this is a monthly chart, not a daily one. Now, silver hasn't closed above $50 on a monthly basis yet. But when that happens, that'll be fourth time in history. Let's go back to those 3 previous moments. I've marked them here: 1967 to 68, 1973, and 1978. And look what happens every single time. Boom. That's what you get. In 67 to 68, silver broke above the 1920 peak. That was the modern all-time high back then. Didn't quite take out the Civil War peak, but close enough. That was a breakout moment. So here's the big picture. We're looking at a 45-year base, and when you get this kind of setup, silver doesn't just move, it explodes. Now, check this out. I've got more evidence. This is the analog scale using weekly data. I started this chart a couple of weeks ago. Silver's closed above $50 a few times on a weekly basis. Right now, it's hovering around $48. And yes, sometimes after breaking out to new highs, silver pulls back for a bit. That's totally normal. We could see something similar again in the next few weeks or months. But let's focus on what history tells us. The 1978 to 80 move, completely off the charts. A blow-off top that went above $400 on today's scale. Then there's 1967 to 68 and 1973 to 74. Both huge moves. In 67 to 68, silver peaked around $97. In daily terms, even higher, maybe $110. In 73 to 74, that spike hit around $105. So, you're seeing the same rhythm repeat again and again. Now, let's talk timing. From the moment of breakout to the point it doubled, it took between 7 and 11 months. 73 move doubled in about 7 months. 67 move, roughly 11 months. 78 move, about 10 months. So every single time, within a year, silver doubled. And guess what? We're right there again. If this plays out the same way, we're talking about next spring to summer. Silver heading toward $100. Zooming in now, you can see each breakout point. Here, here, and here. Now this spike here might be a data error, so ignore that one. But what's key is how silver behaves around the 150-day moving average, not the 200-day. In 1973, it had a bullish correction, about 5 months long, down 16%, touched the 150-day moving average, then, boom, it took off. Same in 1978, a 10% correction, tested that same 150-day line, then exploded upward. So, next time silver dips, keep that number in mind. That could be the launch pad. And before we wrap up, let's look at a couple of modern comparisons. In the early 2000s, both oil and copper did the same thing. Oil broke out of a 20-year range above $40 and doubled within 2 years. Copper broke out of a 30-year base and it gained over 170% in about 14 months. So what does that tell us? When a commodity breaks out of a multi-decade base, it doesn't crawl higher. It erupts. And silver right now, it's sitting on one of the biggest bases you'll ever see. So yes, a correction might be coming. The real question is, how long and how deep? I'll cover that in future videos, but I'd love to hear from you. How long do you think this correction lasts? Where do you see silver's next low before it finally breaks $50 for good? Because when that happens, based on everything I've shown you here, history says silver could double again within a year. That'll be the fourth time. This has happened. Thanks for watching. Until next time.